Over the years, YouTube has gotten a lot of updates, but unfortunately not all of them were for the better. In this video, I'm gonna go over 5 really unpopular changes YouTube made to their platform that many users did not like. Number 5. Removing the discussion tab. The discussion tab was a feature every channel under 1,000 subscribers had, and it allowed people to leave comments on the channel's page even if it didn't have any videos. However, in 2021, completely out of the blue, YouTube announced that they are removing the discussion tab, and as a compensation, giving smaller channels a community tab. Removing discussions not only removed the ability to comment or reach out to small channels with no videos, but erased a lot of YouTube history too, such as this now 16-year-old Jawed comment. Number 4. Removing the sort by oldest feature from channel pages. This one's pretty self-explanatory. You used to be able to sort videos of YouTube channels by the oldest first, which was a really useful tool for people who wanted to see the history of a particular channel and how it started out. Until in April 2022, YouTube announced that they will be removing the option to sort videos by oldest, and this was the best excuse YouTube could come up with.
But don't panic, you can still view the oldest video on a channel by scrolling through its content, both on tablet, mobile, and desktop.
As you can tell by the like to dislike ratio on the announcement, this change was not received very well. But luckily, a couple of weeks ago it was announced that the option to sort videos by oldest first is going to be brought back, so fortunately this change was temporary. Number 3. Abbreviating subcounts. In late May 2019, YouTube announced that the public subscriber count of all channels with over 1,000 subscribers will be abbreviated to show no more than 3 digits, followed by a metric prefix such as K or M. Their stated reasoning for this was to create more consistency in the way they display subcounts, and also to address creator concerns about stress and well-being around tracking subcounts in real time. This was most definitely a response to the PewDiePie vs T-Series subscriber war, which at the time the announcement was made ended less than a month ago. This update was not received well by YouTube enthusiasts. While it isn't something casual YouTube viewers cared about, it almost ruined an entire genre of videos and the community around it. You may have seen those live subscriber count streams, which displayed a real-time subcount of different channels. Well, those videos relied on the YouTube API to provide precise subcount data, but since YouTube started abbreviating subcounts, the people making subscriber history videos and live streams now have to rely on estimates, and therefore can't make fully accurate subcount videos and streams. This has especially impacted the so-called YouTube stats community, which is an entire community dedicated to tracking and comparing YouTube subcounts. Number 2. Requiring Google Plus to comment on videos. In November 2013, YouTube began requiring a Google Plus account to comment on videos, making it impossible to reply to pre-Google Plus comments. That decision was incredibly controversial. There were the privacy concerns due to Google Plus requiring people to use their real name, and many people just didn't want to create an account on a platform they weren't interested in. Even the YouTube co-founder Jawed himself voiced his disapproval through the description of me at the zoo. Thousands of commenters also started spamming these "Bob is building an army against Google Plus" comments to protest the update. Eventually though, it was announced that the integration with Google Plus would be discontinued, and in April 2019, Google Plus as a platform was officially shut down. Honorable mention, COPPA. While I didn't include COPPA as a main entry because it's not a change that YouTube themselves wanted to implement, it's definitely one of the worst things that has happened to the platform in the recent years. It all started when in late 2019 the FTC fined YouTube for collecting children's personal data and forced YouTube to comply by implementing a system to allow YouTubers to mark their content as either for kids or not for kids. This wouldn't have been such a problem if it didn't mean that the videos marked for kids cannot be commented on, added to playlists, or even played using the mobile mini player. And number 1, removing public dislike counts. On November 10th, 2021, YouTube announced that they will be hiding dislike counts on videos and only allowing the creators of the videos to view their own dislikes. Their main reason for doing so was to reduce the so-called dislike attacks, but everyone could see that their reasoning was flawed. Not only did the dislike count help people tell if a video, especially a tutorial, was helpful or not, it helped people voice their opinion. So it's especially ironic when in the announcement video they said,
Half of YouTube's mission is to give everyone a voice.
Even Jawed yet again publicly stated his disapproval, and even wrote an entire mini essay in the description of YouTube's first video that I think perfectly sums up why this was a bad idea, and you can pause if you want to read all of it. Luckily though, there's an extension called Return YouTube Dislike, which allows you to see the approximate dislike count on YouTube videos even after the update. And that concludes my list of the top 5 worst changes YouTube has made to their platform. Which change did you personally dislike the most? Let me know what you think in the comments. If you enjoyed, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and if you have any video ideas, feel free to write them in the comments.